Basically what happens is you have people that look very spiritual, very enlightened, very religious, very committed to the faith on the outside. And they commit to those things that make them look that way. So clothing becomes very important. Appearance becomes very important. Pronouncing certain utterances becomes very important. All the things that other people can perceive become important. But there's something going on inside of you like greed, like jealousy, like pride, like anger, like hatred. You can't see somebody else succeed, it bothers you. You don't feel even a little bit of sympathy when you're being ruthless to children in the family. You don't consider the people whose rights you're taking away because it's all personal, nobody's going to find out. You don't see it because it's not in front of people, so it doesn't matter. What is in front of people needs to look pristine. And what's going on inside is ugly. It's dark. And these people assume that because they're doing good things, they're volunteering, they even grew out a beard, they put the hijab on, they even memorized some Quran, they worked on their tajweed, all the outside stuff is pretty good. They start assuming also that Allah is going to really reward me for all of this. I'm doing pretty good. As opposed to this other person who can't even recite the Fatiha, as opposed to that other person who can't even do this X, Y, or Z. They don't even pray in the masjid or whatever else. You start comparing yourself thinking you're doing pretty good because you're in the light. And that, by the way, that sense of superiority is probably the worst of all of the other vices I mentioned. When you start thinking and I start thinking that I stand in a better place than another human being before Allah, that pride is actually a replica of the pride of the devil.